What's up, y'all? Check out this DIY horizontal rod storage. So I love horizontal rod storage because when I have my rods straight up, I will hit them when I cast. I make a good amount of overhand casts and even, side casting. I'll hit them, and I'll probably even hit them once in a while like this, but a lot less like this versus vertical. So I love horizontal rod storage. I've made it so that it's on the side of the kayak before, and that gets in the way when you're trying to net fish. You can't always net a fish on the side you want, but this is always the best option. And I've made a few versions where it's back here, and this is probably my best version. Now, it is a little ghetto looking, but it's the best version. So one reason it's the best version is because this is soft right here, and the line won't get damaged really against that. If it gets damaged against that, then that line was done for anyways. And in the past, or more recently even, with another design I had, my line was getting frayed on a part of the rod storage that holds it, and so I had to come up with something else, and that's when I came up with this. I really like this, and I just want to show y'all how simple this is. And I'm gonna have it on both sides of this crate, but before I cut up this seat cushion, which is what I made this side with, and I'm gonna make the other side with, I wanted to show you all what I did so you all can do the same if you want to make one. So this isn't your typical crate. It's a little thinner and longer than, say, your normal milk crates. And I haven't, made a lid. I could cut the bottom off that, make a lid on this if I want. And if we want, we could cut a hole here and turn this, add some hinges on the bottom, and turn this into a thing that opens up. We're gonna do that, and obviously we're gonna cut away all this zip ties, but I don't want to talk too much about the crate. I do like that this is a skinnier crate so that I can fit the rods on both sides of this kayak, and it's gonna be able to accommodate them. So this holds 6 rods on each side, but I'll probably only ever use 5 rods on each side. So this can hold 10 to 12 rods. At first, you can see I have this guy down here, but you'll notice this bottom one it's at a different angle, so it just barely clears this back lip. So it's at a different angle, so it can get in the way a little bit. It's not really going to be a hassle. These come out easier than any horizontal rod storage I've ever had. So look, if this is leaning sideways, you turn it, you pull it so the butt comes out of this PVC right here. So it comes out, and then these parts right here are just cut at an angle, so they're just resting down in there. So you can pull it forward and just lift it out diagonally, and that's how you take the different rods out. And you can see I just kind of accidentally took that one out a little bit because they come out so easily, but not so easy that you're worried, oh, these are gonna not stay in there. If you want, see how this one slid back, you can slide these back. I could add a lanyard that comes across here and hooks into here, so that when you need a rod, you unhook the lanyard, then you take out your rod. You can do that. And then, so if you ever flip the kayak, you don't have to worry about losing all your rods. I think you're not going to really have that issue with this, but again, it doesn't hurt to just throw a lanyard on there. But this bottom one, it's a little in the way. It comes up around those rods, so I could understand you not bringing that bottom one, or if you do bring it, you bring it, a rod that you're most likely never going to use. Maybe a Carolina rig. You never throw a Carolina rig, or a jerk bait rod. You almost never throw a jerk bait. So I can understand you putting that there. Down in the bottom, I might do something like that myself. But yeah, the bottom ones are probably going to be the ones you use the least, and put the rods that you're going to use more often up top. And so you can see, if we look right here, that this right here, this is I just cut this way and then cut slits in And that's what's going on here. And then I zip tied it to the crates, and then because that only goes up this high, then I cut off a piece there and then use this piece, cut slits in, and then boom, 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 and then I actually cut off a piece of it because it went up like this high, and we don't need all that. And originally I was just going to put 5 on here, and then I realized, well, we got space for a whole nother one up here, and I'm glad I did that, because I actually think I'm not going to use the bottom one, and I'm going to use these other 5. So right now we only have one side done. I'm going to cut up this one and put it on the other side, so we'll have 10-12 rods. If you have something over here on your kayak like a power pole, you might have to look at it and, you know, realize whether you can put them on both sides or not. But for me, I can put 12 on here, 10, 12, you know, whatever I want to do. So pretty simple design. You can see this is just PVC that I cut 2 inches. It doesn't have to be 2 inches in length here, but that's what I chose. And then I just zip tied them around, and they're not going anywhere. And then this is zip tied, and I use some frog orange like construction tape. It's for exterior painting, just to connect the 2 pieces, because I feel like that's going to flap around and stuff, you know, when you're transporting from one place to another. So yeah, really simple. And this is big enough that you can put big tackle boxes down in there, you know, and then open it and take it out, and you can put your other stuff you want in here, or you could put the tackle boxes up top. You could put tackle boxes in both. I could even cut out this middle section if I wanted to and just make it one tall area, but I feel like it'll be hard to reach way down in there because this is pretty tall. But you know, it works. That will hold a bunch of horizontal rods, so I thought I'd share it with y'all. Just make a video real quick for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy this. Hope y'all get something out of this. If you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. All right, I'm out. Peace.